You have champion, you have challenger. Both men held in for victory.
And you hear the crowd pump, pump, pump. As we were getting ready to come up, the crowd is screaming, Cage, Cage, Cage. Every single person in here knows what it means to climb inside the steel. They realize this could be a career changer and a career ender for either one of these two OVW superstars. Love them or hate them.
Careers are made, they are also ended inside 15 feet high mesh steel. One of, if not the most brutal type of matches in our history.
And what you're getting ready to see right now, as you hear the music being played for the Marauders, is the reason this cage was built. Shiloh will not come out here by himself. You see Coleman, you see the mercenary Flash Flanagan, you see Cole, you see Lamada, you see the Masked Man, that's right, you Dumeyer.
You don't know how many there are. You don't know where we're going to come from. That's right. Ominous words. We heard ominous words from Shiloh Jonze and that was in Juggalo for this match. The odds are always stacked in his favor.
And Shiloh Jonze talks a great game. Right now, he better bring a great game.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your main event. And it is for the OVW Television Championship. Introducing first to my right, the challenger from Jacksonville, Florida, the Pope, Elijah Burke. And his opponent to my left, representing the Marauders, he is the OVW Television Champion, Shiloh Jonze.
Shiloh Jonze took it away at the last Saturday night special.
And here's some advice for Shannon the Dude. Get out of there now. You've trapped yourself in a corner, Shannon. Get the world out of there. Come on. There he goes.
A close look inside the eyes, inside the mind.
Get out, get out. Get out now.
The Pope Elijah Burke is our senior official. Chris Sharp holds up that television title. The stage is set. That is what it is.
We gotta secure the door. We gotta secure the door. And you see the lock being placed on the door, the chain through it.
You see the goons, the Marauders, this gang on the outside of the ring.
Oh, Chris Sharp sorted them all out. He sorted the Marauders out of the arena. Outstanding.
They don't need to be here.
Oh, hey, hold it. Look for a second. You see that orange shirt Elijah Burke has on?
Yeah, what about it, Dean?
Yes, that is. The very first night Elijah Burke entered Davis Arena, the very first match he ever was in, he wore, I remember in the Stately County Jail.
Really?
All things on the floor. That's the same shirt he wore all those years ago. He is sending maybe a message. He was here at the beginning. You're not just walking in here against some idiot. You're walking in here against a man who has been down the road, and the respect to still have that shirt and wear it tonight. What respect.
So it seems like the Pope is reaching way back. Years of experience, wrestled against legends all around this world. Can he call on all of that experience tonight in Davis Arena and get back that television title?
Well, you can already see Shiloh Jonze's plan. Get the HE double hockey sticks out of Dodge.
Dean, we're a Saturday morning show. Keep it clean.
Oh, that was a Opie Taylor way of putting it. Right now, hold on, I'll boot into the gut. Shiloh just needs to get out of there. He is like the guy that was a little too intoxicated at the state fair and decided to impress his girlfriend and wrestle the bear.
Certainly a screw loose.
Bad move.
A screw loose on the leader of the Marauders, no doubt about it. I'll tell you what, but leading this team, I'm talking about Shiloh Jonze, has brought Jonze back to life.
It has done that. But it's also, as we mentioned before, put a target on his chest. When Elijah Burke talked about handling the Marauders, the snake that is the Marauders, the way to handle the snake is to cut off the head, and Shiloh Jonze is the head. He tried last week and was successfully doing it until the rest of the Marauders got involved. That is what has built this cage tonight.
You know, I'm just looking at this shirt that you're talking about that Elijah Burke wore in his first contest here in Davis Arena. Notice that it says County Jail. We're inside, trapped, locked inside the steel.
Oh, hey, yeah.
Maybe he's trying to get into Shiloh Jonze' head that this is like prison. That this is going to be a fight like you're behind bars. And look at the power here of the Pope.
That's for effect. When you hold that man up like that, you're not only showing off your strength, but you're holding it up there. It's a mind game thing. He's getting, as you said, the jail thing, the cage, and now showing the dominance. It's all mind game.
Look, pretty simple. Pope's trying to communicate to Shiloh Jonze that Jonze is going to be in the fight of his life. Pinfall, submission, or escape the cage, the only way to win. Television title on the line, and the Pope unleashing now on the champion.
Oh, man. Elijah Burke is just ripping into Shiloh Jonze. And it shows exactly what we thought. Shiloh Jonze he was such a great young man. He found himself. He found the Lord. He found a lot of different things. And now it's come to this.
Shiloh Jonze may have found himself. Can he find his way to offense? Pope dominating, television title on the line. We'll be right back. As we went to break, Shiloh Jonze looked like he was in trouble, but the tide for this match turned during the commercial. I want to show you now how it happened. Pope running right into the steel cage. And Shiloh Jonze has been fully focused on the head of Elijah Burke since we hit that break, Dean.
And Shiloh Jonze is seeing the tide turn, and you see your reaction of Shiloh right now as he says the crazed look in the eyes of the head of the snake. That is Shiloh Jonze. Hold on, we got to cover. Hooks and far leg, 1, 2. And the kick out.
Look at that kick out, but not just a kick out, that was an escape. That was a get your shoulder up. A get your shoulder up.
Oh, exactly.
It didn't have the authority and the energy that we're used to seeing from Elijah Burke.
That shows you what the steel cage and kissing the steel will do to you.
Shiloh's trying to get away. He's trying to get away, Dean.
Of course, that is one way of getting out of this. You get that door open and you climb out of here, you pinfall, and you climb over the top of this. And obviously, that is the shortest and easiest way out of this cage match. But you got to disable the man. You got to get him far enough away and dazed enough where you can go over and get out of there. But he hasn't done that far to Elijah just yet, even though he has kissed the cage.
Shiloh Jonze goes back to grind right on the head of the Pope here.
Here's another avenue out, Gilbert. Here's another avenue.
You can climb 15 foot high. It is a long way up. And when you're up there, some say it seems like even further down. The Pope.
You think to yourself, why climb when you can go out the door? Well, what if the man is in front of the door and he's dazed,
right.
but you have the opportunity to get some distance, you go over to the other side, you try to climb your way out.
And because you don't know how fast Elijah Burke can climb the steel cage, it's not so much a bad idea to try and climb out and go over the top. Because if you have your opponent down on the ring and you can get, say, up to that top rope in one leap, those precious seconds could be the difference in winning this match. Oh! Talk about precious.
Plus how you may have your man dazed will buy you a few more seconds as Shiloh is turned upside down between the rope and the cage.
And I got to wonder why right now with Shiloh all tangled up, the Pope didn't try and go for an escape.
Well, that's a good point. But, I'll tell you why. First thing pops in my head. I always go with my gut feeling. This is about winning the match to Shiloh Jonze. But this has got some revenge in it for Elijah Burke.
Burke's been plagued by every member of the Marauders. Jonze is the leader of that team.
Right now, Elijah Burke is in the process of trying to cut the head off of the snake. Again, Elijah Burke right now could be climbing. He's not climbing. Why? Because it's time to inflict the pain.
But is that not a mistake? In this match where the tide can turn so quickly, if you have a moment when you're on top, why would you not try and get out right then?
because it's got to be something deep. It's got to be something twisted inside. It has to be something that's stuck in Elijah Burke's growl, as my grandmother used to say.
Oh, look at this. I told you it could turn so quick. The wise move. Shiloh Jonze knowing where he's at in the ring.
But then again, he did not have Elijah down. He did not have him dazed, which is what you got to have to buy you those extra few precious seconds to be able to successfully climb out. He just went ahead and used the recoil of Elijah throwing him into the rope to catapult himself up there. Elijah was right on his rear right off the bat.
Jockeying for position in dangerous territory. Who's going to get the worst of this exchange? And Jones' head meets steel once again. Pope looks like he got to set him up for a super.
Oh, wow!
And all the way down, but the Pope is hurt too. The Pope is hurt too. Who's going to get back to their feet first? This television title match continues. We'll be right back. Shiloh's closest. Shiloh's closest. And the Pope is fatigued, hanging on now by a shoelace.
The Marauders were thrown out early by Chris Sharp. The Marauders are out of the building right now.
Jones is halfway out. He is halfway there. If he can dig deep and find one bit of adrenaline, he could retain his television title. And the Pope's made it to his feet.
Oh, he's got the hold of the cage. He's using it against the head of Shiloh Jonze. He's pressed it. Oh!
Jones was trying to fight him off. Shiloh was trying to fight it off, but the strength of the Pope prevailed.
And this right here, look at this picture, ladies and gentlemen. Look carefully at this picture, what you see in front of your very eyes. Look at that. That is what it means to be in the steel cage. Both of these men laid out. Both of these men are having to go as deep into their body as they can go. Because this isn't about winning a match. This is about surviving the steel cage.
It's what you call dig deep time, Dean. Who's going to kick it into high gear? Who has the most in reserves? Who wants it the most to leave here tonight with the television title? Back and forth they go with everything they have.
Well, Shiloh has he's like they say in World Series of Poker, Shiloh's all in. He has put everything into being the leader of the Marauders. He has put everything into being the television champion. He has got everything to lose. Elijah Burke, his incentive has got to be what the Marauders have done to him.
And watch these two go at it.
Elijah's had a chance over the weeks in this match to have won this, but Elijah has kept Shiloh in here to inflict the pain.
Rights and lefts and rights and lefts, and the Pope begins to rally. Set up for the ride and off the rope. You hear the shaking of the cage. I said dig deep time. Is the Pope now sensing victory?
He's calling for the elbow. And he puts one into the forehead of Shiloh Jonze. A second one. A third one. A fourth one. A fifth. The crowd counts with him. Shake it back. Bam!
Nothing like getting your brain battered after it's bounced off a steel cage, I'll tell you that.
You got that right, and right now Elijah Burke, rope for momentum. Shiloh ducks underneath of it, over the top. Oh, he caught him in midair and planted Jonze.
Could that be it? Could that be it? The Pope into the cover. Precious seconds. 2.5. 2.5. And I gotta wonder if the Pope had the wherewithal to hop onto that cover instantaneously, if we would not be looking at a new television champion right now.
And right now you got to think Shiloh Jonze is watching his wrestling career flash before his eyes. He is in the match of his life, his wrestling career. This is the biggest night of his life. To be in there against a professional that is Elijah Burke, and know that you have insulted Elijah, you've attacked Elijah, and there's no one else that wants to take your head off more than Elijah Burke.
Dean, looking here, the Pope, Elijah Burke beginning to climb. He's reached that third rope. But this match so brutal, taking so much out of him that he wasn't able to get high enough before Shiloh Jonze could get there and cut him off at the path.
And there's only one thing better, Gilbert, than watching this on television. and that's being here in Davis Arena when we tape TV. This crowd is on the edge of their seat. You're watching this live here in Davis Arena.
Pump's almost out. He's teetering and tottering on the top of that cage. I think he's got 1 foot over. He's got 1 foot over. The television title could be slipping out of Shiloh Jonze' hands. We are a fingertip away from a new champion.
Elijah Burke, hold it.
He fell on the
Chris.
He fell on the referee. That was completely accidental. 15 feet down, and Shiloh Jonze fell down on the referee.
But Sharp is knocked out. I mean, he's dead still in the ring. He was knocked out, Gilbert.
Well, what's the Pump thinking about? What's he doing? He could be out of this right now.
Elijah.
He could be the new television champion.
Go, Elijah. Well, I'll tell you what he's thinking about. He's worried about Chris Sharp.
Not the time to worry. Not the time to worry. There's a title on the line.
I have to agree.
Oh, no. Now we know what's in the Pump's
Elijah.
mind.
Elijah!
He's in the Raptors of Davis Arena.
Are you kidding me?
That's a long way up.
Unprecedented. Oh, my word. This could be career-ending for everybody.
No.
Elijah?
Is the Pump gonna fly?
Oh.
Is the Pump gonna fly?
Oh, my.
High reward.
Oh, my word.
The Pump connects to 15 feet high on the steel cage. Oh, my word.
Oh.
The insides of Shiloh Jonze could be shattered.
The knees, the chest of Elijah Burke could be gone.
But was it worth it? They call it high risk. Was it worth it? Can the Pump capitalize now? How much has been taken out of Elijah Burke?
Hear the crowd. Feeling it. You gotta be in this arena. You have to be here to feel this. You can watch it at home. You gotta feel this.
Only one way to win. There's no 10 count back to your feet. Pinfall, submission, or escape the cage.
Come on, Pope. Come on, brother. Get the feeling back. He's trying to get the feeling back in the legs. Wow, what a
electric night here in Davis Arena. 739th episode of OVW television.
Elijah rises. Hold it. Elijah. No, come on. The Marauders.
This gang of mercenaries have come to the aid of their leader, and now Burke once again is gonna have to fight them all off.
Coleman goes up and Elijah meets Coleman. Lamada comes up and Elijah meets him. Clint Poe goes up and Elijah meets him. Again, that's the why we built the steel cage to keep the Marauders out.
This is exactly what Shiloh Jonze meant.
Coleman just dropped handcuffs. To Shiloh Jonze. Look at it. Bam!
But the Pump's got an answer. It didn't work. The numbers game backfires on the Marauders.
Sharp is barely coming back in the background. He's coming back to life. Bam! Yes.
Referee's coming back to life just as Shiloh Jonze gets his lights knocked out.
The masked man is keeping the rest of the referees out of the steel cage. Elijah Burke tries to climb.
You gotta go now as fast as you can. Like there's a dog chasing you from behind.
Oh, come on. The masked man. Look, the masked man slid a chair. He slid in a chair. Across the back of the Pope. Again.
The numbers game. Always playing in the Marauders' favor. No! This is exactly what Shiloh Jonze meant when he talked about the odds always in his favor.
No. Kick Shiloh. Kick Elijah. Kick Elijah. Kick.
Here's your winner and still OVW television champion, Shiloh Jonze.
Shiloh Jonze just beat Elijah Burke because Dean, not even a steel cage can keep the Marauders at bay. Is what the bottom line is. That the twisted leader of the Marauders leaves here the OVW television champion. Jonze survives the cage.